So everyone's favorite YouTuber who up and decided to make a joke about a homeless guy, well, excuse me, an online skit that was faked, and it showed the YouTuber himself, Trey, eating food in front of a homeless guy, pretending like he wasn't feeding him and trying to haggle him and taunt him and make it really look like he's treating a homeless person terribly.
All right, I want to say this again for people who did not read my description on my last video. The Burger Wendy's video with the homeless guy was fake. His name is Israel. He was known around the neighborhood. My friend knew him. He said, "Yo, Israel, hey, can we get you in this video? Can we get you in the skit?" He said yes. Everything was scripted. It was a fake video.
Fake or not, of course, this same video is giving him a lot of backlash in an attempt to damage control and try and retain his image. Maybe even feed off the clout for an instant, which he does do in the video. He says that, it's an online skit and the whole entire thing was fake. I mean, yeah, it's fine that it was fake, but for the most part, there was no hint or evidence of this in the video itself, so what the fuck is anyone gonna go by? This is something that I think a lot of people who try to do YouTube, it's an area where a lot of content creators end up fucking up because they don't realize that the people that are watching only know what they're seeing. So if you're showing yourself being a douchebag to a homeless guy, what the fuck are they gonna think?
I'm not gonna apologize because you guys don't like my fake video. The same people getting mad are the same people who were mad at the Jeffrey Dahmer actor who played him in the series.
And regardless of whether or not it's fake, I mean, the fact that it's fake makes it even more kind of screwed, to be honest, because it just shows what kind of grimy bullshit this guy is willing to do just to get somewhere on the platform. And he claims that it's a dark joke, but it wasn't even funny.
It's that simple. So, once again, if you don't like dark humor, you don't like edgy humor, you don't like R-rated humor, maybe don't follow me or subscribe or watch me. I didn't tell these accounts and pages to clip and cut my video. They did that on their own will. So like I said, you're critiquing me and criticizing me for a video that I made and I did not cut or edit.
It was honestly just a fucked up minute of my life that I just saw go by. If anything, what's really dumb is to drop a video like this and expect no one to say anything or even get mad or expect anyone to try and understand, hey, this was fake. That's just not a simple point that's going to be used to keep people from being pissed at you, because a lot of people are not going to watch the video where the guy is saying that it's fake. You got kids watching this thinking it's okay, that they could probably get some clout off of going this far and doing so much deranged shit. And even then, you got the poo brains watching it who aren't even going to try and pay attention and realize it's fake to begin with. What you put in is what you get out, and it's really that simple. If you're just going to try and put in a shortcut to try and get fucking famous off of YouTube, you better expect the fucking backlash from it.
I don't know what else y'all want to hear. I don't know what else y'all wanted me to explain. It was a skit. It was a scripted video. We went back and got him food. We said, bro, but when we come back, walk away. He left as we told him to. We already gave him food ahead of time. We already gave him food after. A lot of the videos you're watching were cut and edited to under 1 minute. The whole video is like 1 minute and 30 seconds. You're watching a clipped and edited version. And I don't care about any of y'all in my DM saying, oh, I don't like your video, fake or not. I don't care. It's like watching a TV show. You don't like the role, you don't like the script, then don't watch it.
Especially if you're doing something controversial, but hey, this guy is trying to appease to a certain crowd. If he thinks that crowd is actually going to carry him for the rest of his YouTube career, then he can go ahead and try and do that shit. But really, it's not going to go far at all. And trust me, I've been there. And I've seen it quite a few times on this website. You get your one giant little peak of attention and clout, and the next day, you're fucking nobody. It happens all the time, and really, it's just kind of sad to see because the way he tries to defend it, he tries to let everybody know it's fake, that they shouldn't hate him in the process of him making the video. But it's like, my God, you didn't show yourself giving this guy food after to bring awareness that it was a skit.
It's pointless. And if you have anything to say about Israel being homeless, Israel is a drug user. Did we use Israel because he was doing drugs? No, he was already doing it. We didn't know he had a meth pipe. We just went around the corner, said, yo, Israel, sit here. Came around the corner. He was smoking his meth pipe. So don't act like, oh, we posted because he was smoking meth. No, we didn't really care. He could have had a meth pipe. He could not have. We still would have posted regardless. We even asked him, yo, is this good? Can we post this? Are we good? And we paid him for his likeness in the video as well.
I mean, this defense, it just doesn't really work if you're not showing everyone that it's a skit the same way you're going to show yourself eating food in front of a starving man. The least you could have done was let everyone know it was a skit in the same video, but no, you didn't do that, because if you did that, you wouldn't have gotten the attention that you wanted. And now that you're getting attention in a way that you didn't really want it, it's a fucking problem. Honestly, you just gotta be careful what you wish for, and I think this is a prime example of that firsthand. Not gonna lie, gonna try and understand where he's coming from. Yeah, you could see everybody overreacting, but I think there comes a point where you need to understand what it is exactly that you put out on the fucking internet in the first place. And I will admit, the people DMing him, sending him death threats and all that, they're definitely going too far. But what do you expect? They saw what you just showed. Motherfucker, even I was grilling you in my video covering the entire situation. Of course, even then, I still had put the possibility in my mind that it could be fake, and I was open-minded to that. So, you know, I'm more prone to accepting the fact that it's actually fake. Even then, fake or not, the video in its nature is just grimy as fuck, and so motherfuckers are just not gonna like it. Honestly, even knowing that it's fake, it's still a fucked up video. It really is, and not in a good way, not in a funny way. It's just you being a piece of shit. Like, nothing about this video is in good taste in the slightest. Not the intent, not the video itself. There's no fucking punchline. There's just nothing to take away from this except for the fact that you're just treating a homeless man like garbage. Like, if that's all we're left with in the content of the video, how is it the viewer's fault at the end of the day? Why is it the viewer's fault if they're angry after you made a video they didn't like? This is a little something I'd like to call knowing your audience and really just trying to boil down what exactly your video is going to do before you post it. And it's quite clear that this guy did not think about that in the slightest. Like I mentioned in the last video, what was the end goal of this video? Besides getting a shit ton of attention, what kind of people would this video attract? I don't even feel sorry for the guy, even with all the flack that he's getting from everybody on the internet, because honestly, he just comes across as a douchebag, just putting it like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. I mean, we could just use that same logic with people who are posting videos. If I don't like what the fuck people are saying in my comments, you might as well disable the comments or just stop posting altogether. It's honestly asinine, man. And of course, in the video, the guy actually had to plug himself. I'm genuinely surprised if anyone actually ended up subscribing to his channel and started fucking with this content, thinking this shit was art, thinking it was innovative, impressive, or anything entertaining at all. There's just not much merit to the video outside of just being a very controversial trend. Like, this guy's a jokester, this dude tries to do pranks, but it just doesn't really come across as a joke. It just kind of seems fucked up. And to be honest, that's what really separates the pros from the amateurs. A guy like Gideon and a guy like this. I know there's really no comparison here, but when you're watching another video, you're going to see the prankster end up actually showing that he was not being a piece of shit for the sake of it being a video. But like I said earlier, that wasn't done here. And also, it's not with devious intentions. I don't know, maybe it's a LA thing. Maybe LA motherfuckers are just used to being hounded down and hounding people down with cameras and trying to figure out some big fucked up way to get big on the internet. But from the outside looking in, it's just scummy. I just don't know how to tell you. It just, no matter what is said, no matter whether or not it's faked, it's just a fucked up video for clout chasing purposes. If people do not like the video, I can understand that, because no one wants to watch some sick shit like that happen. And even if some people do like the video and you're still getting shit from the people that do like the video, it's all from the reason as to why the video was made. And I think it doesn't get any simpler than that. just telling people not to watch the video is not really helping the case because the damage is already done. People are already well aware and they already took it for what they thought it was. And really, this is just shit that comes along with being a content creator. You're just gonna have people that are just gonna fucking wanna burn you at the goddamn stake for what you post, and then you're gonna have people who love what you post. And in this case, this guy just ended up drawing the short stick. Because you get the blow up, but are you really getting the fans that you want and that you need in order to continue being a content creator? Fuck no. And the guy doesn't apologize. He says he's not going to apologize, and, it's on the viewer for liking the video or not. But, with that being said, this just goes to show that you don't really give a fuck about the people that are watching, and that's what you need to survive as a content creator. So the mindset, if anyone's going to try and make it out in this field, the mindset definitely needs to change completely because it's going to get you nowhere. Even most comedians, if they say a joke that someone's going to take offense to, they're going to apologize to that group of people. But hey, that's not going to take away from the fact that other people found it funny. And that's something that should be taken notice of rather than just being like, fuck it, I don't care if anyone takes the video some type of way. So, if you're going to approach the situation with that kind of energy, then you should be all for your hands getting burned by the fucking fire you set up. Rather than being patient and fucking twisting the damn stick to make flames, you just ended up using a goddamn lighter and a whole entire bottle of lighter fluid, and now when it starts fucking burning you, it's a problem. In all honesty, it's just irresponsible. People are just beginning to forget that these are other human beings behind the fucking screen. So they're gonna think, feel, and say whatever and feel however they want about what you fucking post. And of course, most people are not gonna care, but if you don't care, you're in more of a position to end up getting screwed over by the viewers. It's honestly very simple, but when trying to be content creators, a lot of people let the greed and clout get the best of them, and it just ends up destroying any possibility of them getting anywhere on the platform. Because when it came to this entire situation, yes, it was a fast way of getting clout. I can understand why he did it, but it was just way too reckless, way too careless. And it's a lot like the rest of this guy's content I've been seeing. I've literally seen videos of him just rubbing the back of women's heads and shit. Like, man, this is insane. When you see content like this, it's obvious that these creators do not think about the long term. Because while you're making these fucking videos, you're only getting older and older. So you're going to be able to keep doing videos when you keep fucking with people like that? It's not going to fucking happen or last a lifetime, because at what age do people want to stop watching motherfuckers on the internet get fucked with by the time a guy who's a prankster hits his fucking 30s? Not to poke holes and jabs at the pranking community, but when it comes to this controversial shit, you're going to be having a first class ticket on the fucking Titanic. And yes, because what you did was so controversial, there's going to be a giant fucking iceberg in the way. And when you're not doing the controversial shit, you're going to have a shitty ass raft. You're going to have to get your trees, cut them shits down, and learn how to make a boat out of them. And honestly, people just don't want to do that anymore. If you want to make it, put the fucking time in, get the grind on, and make some good, genuine content that motherfuckers want to watch. Because after this, and the guy showed his fucking face, any chances of him making it on this damn platform are kind of slim to fucking none due to this damn video. I just don't know if anyone's actually gonna even watch this kind of content after seeing so much backlash and how this guy ultimately carried the entire situation as a whole. It's very unlikely, and honestly, I just don't see it really going anywhere. But with the internet involved, who honestly knows what can happen?